Hey my little baby jaguars, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you're new here, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button and join, the rest of my little baby jaguars and the little kitty squad we got going on here. I do apologize for having one upload last week. As stated, my internet has been acting high-key kind of trash, not even low-key. It's been high-key kind of trash lately, but it seems to be working well as of recent, so everyone cross your fingers. Thank you for joining me today. If you're a long-time subscriber, thank you for coming back. And if you're new here, hopefully this video makes you want to, subscribe to my channel. But today, we're going to talk about, as the title suggests, do Black trans lives matter? This video isn't really directed towards anyone particularly. It's mostly directed towards the Black community as a whole, because I feel like there's a lot of hypocrisy when it comes to cis and heterosexual Black people, and how are a victim of police brutality or get shot or something by like gang violence or whatever, everyone wants to cry for them, and the queer people in the Black community are there for you too. But it seems like whenever we have, like, what is it now, 20 Black trans women who are murdered, it seems like we can't get a sliver of that sympathy back. And it kind of boggles my mind, because I feel like this is just happening over and over and over again. Like, so I was on Twitter, which, that's never a good idea when something like this happens. And a lot of people were saying, oh, well, what did she do? What did she do? Da-da-da-da, trying to put the blame all on the trans girl and shit. And I'm really trying to figure out, why don't we get the same energy when it's our people, but when it's some cis heterosexual person, automatically it's like, oh my god, they were an angel, they did nothing wrong, da-da-da-da-da. And everyone just wants to immediately blame the trans girl. Now, maybe it's just me, but a lot of the comments say, oh, well, she shouldn't have been pretending to be someone else. Like, oh, you shouldn't have been telling people you're a woman when you're a man, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, so when did Tricky, even if she was out here stealthing dudes, does that mean she should be murdered? Which, if you're a normal human being, the answer is no. I really want the Black community to go and, like, not go hard, but at least, like, I just want the Black community to, like, accept the queer people living in the Black community. Like, I'm a Puerto Rican and Black trans woman, so I fit in 3 different communities who always seem to be at each other's throats for no reason most of the time. And it's really hard, and I know a bunch of other Black queer people can definitely quote me on this. Honestly, like, I really want us to come together, and I don't understand why we're not, to be honest. It seems like whenever, like, as stated in my video about LGBT history being taught in schools, a lot of people were saying, oh, they're gonna teach LGBT history before they teach Black history, da-da-da-da. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, when did anyone say fuck Black history? When did anyone in the queer community say fuck Black history? And there always seems to be some sort of battle between them, which I definitely understand, because a lot of minority groups do this. Like, who is it, Gina Rodriguez, when Black Panther came out, she was acting all pissy because she felt like she didn't have a Latin Black Panther, which, we don't, to be honest, we don't have a Latin Black Panther of some sorts, or like a Crazy Rich Asians. We don't have that as Latin people. But there always seems to be some sort of weird mentality that one minority group's achievements, accomplishments, and progression is somehow diminishing the accomplishments, achievements, and progressions of another minority group, which is really backwards and dumb when you think about it. Now, I'm not gonna make this video super long. I'm gonna just do a quick little rant, and then I'm gonna just leave it at that, because honestly, I've said so much on Twitter that it honestly is just annoying. So I feel like recently, like maybe like a month ago, 3 weeks ago, it seems like Black trans people, well, the Black community, Black queer community in general, and then the Black cis hetero community seem to kind of just be going at it over and over and over really petty shit. When the Black Girls Rock thing happened, I really wanted to see Black trans women up there, because I feel like that, that's something we definitely deserve to be up there. We are Black women too. And when I said that, immediately everyone on Twitter started attacking me, saying how queer people are trying to invade their space and shit. And I imagine if you're a normal person, you know how backwards that sounds, because I'm still a Black person. Just because I'm trans does not mean I'm white now. And, you know, I do kind of see what they mean, because honestly, the gay community is shown to be very white a lot, to be honest. So I definitely understand why they think the community is mostly white. When you have Black queer people saying, hey, we go hard for y'all marches, y'all petitions, y'all problems and shit, could you at least do the same for us? And whenever that happens, it's like, oh, y'all just want to be treated like a special person. Oh, y'all don't want equality, going off and off. And I'm like, it's really not that deep. I wanted to see Black trans women at Black Girls Rock because we did a lot of awesome shit this year. Literally, like, Pose literally is a predominantly Black trans cast. Not one of them were even like put on the stage or anything. And I think that's like really like kind of stupid. And whenever I say, oh, well, you know, maybe next time we should include Black trans women as well, they always act like that, well, like I stated before, that Black trans people are trying to invade their space, that we don't do shit, or that whatever we do does not affect the entire community. Now, that seems to be really dumb if you really think about it, because when I see Lizzo, who is, as I believe, a straight woman, I can still get inspired by her. Just because I'm bisexual and a trans woman doesn't mean I can't look at someone who's not my exact categories to a T. Doesn't mean that, like, I can get inspired by them. And, you know, Pose is like really monumental, not only for the queer community, but for the Black community as well. We are seeing diverse skin tones, diverse characters, like, it's diverse body types of Black people, and it's so awesome. But somehow people, let me be specific, somehow cis people in the Black community think that it's not that important because it doesn't affect them, which honestly, as stated before in my LGBT history video, the cycle of oppression continues. It's just with different people. Now, am I saying that the cis Black people are putting Black queer people in like stocks and throwing tomatoes at them? No. I am saying, however, they're using the same techniques used against all of us by white people when it comes to saying that we want to be special, saying that we should go build our own platforms, saying that we don't do anything like good for the world, basically, because I got that a lot as well. That they were like, oh, what has a Black trans woman done for the whole world? Like, expecting us to be like fucking come up with like a Superman answer. And then when I listed Black trans women who do amazing shit for the entire Black community, they're like, oh, well, that's not important. And it's like that cycle of oppression keeps continuing, and I don't understand why, and I'm gonna piss someone off with this next statement. I don't understand why the most wokest Black people use the white man's religion to discriminate people in their own community. That's what I don't understand. Now, I'm a person who, I understand religion, I get it. You know, I may not be a super religious person myself, however, I understand why people have religion. However, let's not act like this was our religion that we randomly chose as a people. This shit was forced onto us, period. And I find it funny that they're like, oh, we gotta decolonize our minds, get the queer people out, stop effeminating Black men, but then wanna use the white man's religion? Really? That doesn't make sense. It really does not make sense. I'm not mad, I'm just really disappointed and hurt by my own community, especially after I transitioned. Before I transitioned, I didn't notice it, but it seems like in recent years, especially after Pose and with the probably 20 as of uploading this, murders of Black trans women, you know, stabbed to death, burned in a car, you know, shot, strangled, shit like that. It's just really disappointing to see this type of hate from my own community for people in their community. When it says Black Lives Matter, it doesn't say specifically trans Black Lives Matter, cis Black Lives Matter, hetero Black Lives Matter, able-bodied Black Lives Matter. Like, it doesn't say that, it just says Black Lives Matter, and at the end of the day, we are Black. But we can't get a fucking sliver of recognition. Shit, even thoughts and prayers we can't get. We can't even get barely get respect in this community. And I'm just really kind of just over it, and I really want us to do better as a people. I'm really just hoping we do one day come together and realize that, hey, maybe I shouldn't be treating people in my own community like shit while preaching about Black excellence. Because honestly, Black excellence does not mean straight cisgendered Black excellence. It just says Black excellence. Janet Mock is doing Black excellence. Dominique Jackson is doing Black excellence. MJ Rodriguez is doing Black excellence. India Moore is doing Black excellence. Peppermint, she's doing what? Let me hear you. Oh, that's right. Black excellence. It really pisses me off. Like, I'm not mad at this point, but it really does piss me off when I see that, because it's just, it's so aggravating, because they really think that we're trying to invade their spaces when they act like we're not Black. They act like being queer somehow cancels out Black, and I'm really not into that. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you. Please keep it civil in the comment section. Don't be derogatory, don't be mean to other people. You know, if you have an opinion, state it, like, you know, calmly, respectfully, non-derogatory, and, you know, just keep it cool, keep it casual. But if you made it this far in the video, I do appreciate you. Definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you can be one of my little baby jaguars and my little kitty squad. Definitely be sure to hit that like button, and I guess for the comment section, comment your favorite inspirational Black person. This goes for any gender, any sexuality, whatever. A Black person who you are most inspired by, and just put them in the comment section and list why they inspire you. I guess for me, a Black person that does inspire me is Celia Cruz, because we're both Afro-Latinas and she's just fucking awesome. And that's on period. I fucking love Celia Cruz no matter what. That is like my whole like role model. And yeah, definitely be sure to follow all my social media links in the description below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.